Hey, this is Realtor Ray Petrick. I'm a real estate agent down in Southeast Florida, and today we're going to talk about what it's like to live, work, eat, sleep, and play on Singer Island. Singer Island? I love Singer Island. So if you think about coming down here, relocating, or maybe just looking to buy and sell real estate down here, you can reach out to us by phone, text, email. Heck, you can even send me a message in a bottle, because that works too. Now, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because we're putting out new content every week. So let's get to it. I'm out here riding my bike in one of the quaint little neighborhoods on Singer Island. Singer Island is located just north of West Palm Beach. It's just east of Palm Beach Gardens, North Lake, and North Palm, and then it's just south of the Juno, Jupiter area. It's really not an island at all, but it's actually a peninsula. It's about 5 miles long, and at the widest point it might be, I don't know, a little over a quarter mile to a half mile wide. So it's bordered on the east side also by the Atlantic Ocean, and parts of it are bordered by the intercoastal. I'm standing on the intercoastal right now, just on an edge of a neighborhood. So right now it's calm here on the intercoastal side, but on the ocean there's about some 3 to 4 foot waves right now, but nothing that's too crazy. What I want to talk about is what it's really like to live on Singer Island. And you have to ask yourself, can you see yourself living here on Singer Island? Well, could you? I can, and I did, and I don't regret it one bit. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to take you on a tour of Singer Island. I'm going to show you most of it. We're going to cover the west side, which is mostly single-family homes and condos, smaller condos, and then we're going to cover the east side, which is most of your luxury high-rise condos. And then there's also a bunch of hotels as well as resorts and spas mixed in there as well. Then I'm also going to take you into the little town center, I like to call it, and that's where all the little shops and restaurants are on the island. But keep in mind, even though there's these shops and restaurants on the island, just 5 to 10 minutes from here is any type of shopping that you want. There's the Gardens Mall, you can go into West Palm, there's tons of shopping there, especially super high-end luxury shopping. And then all of your grocery stores are here, and you can start out with, you can go to Aldi's, you can go to Aldi's, you can go to Publix, you can go to Walmart. There's a couple of Italian delis that you can go to, Carmine's. They're also a restaurant. I like to eat there as well. Love their happy hour. And then you can go to Doreen's, and there's a bunch of other small shops all throughout. And I think probably within 5 miles of here, there's probably 6 Publix. So you can never run out of finding food and groceries. There's even a gas station on the island. Heck, we even got a 7-Eleven if you really are in a pinch for something. All your drugstores and all that are just off the island, so everything's really within reach. Another thing to keep in mind, we're very close proximity to a couple of airports. You got Palm Beach International. They have a limited number of flights, but if you have your private jet, you're probably flying into there anyways, and you don't need my advice. And also Fort Lauderdale, that's the airport that I use. It's about, give or take, an hour, depending on the traffic. So let's talk about what it's really like to live here. I'm going to take you on a tour of some of the neighborhoods, but first I'm going to cover a couple things. One is, even though you're on this island, it's not like you're secluded, but yet you are. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my beach is very private, though it's not a private beach. It seems like it is. There's just not a lot of people. So the last main public entrance in the middle of the island is the Ocean Reef Park, and then not many people actually veer north of there. But they could walk all the way up to MacArthur Park, where there's public access there. So I'm kind of in a sweet spot where it's kind of a quiet beach. It's like having your own private beach. The other thing to keep in mind, living on the island, you got to keep in mind of at all times, is you're going to get a lot of wind. If you've never lived on the ocean, you're always going to have quite a bit of wind. But sometimes it'll be beautiful and calm, and then next thing you know, you got 15, 20 mile winds. But it doesn't bother you because you're so used to it. And it does keep the bugs away. The other thing is you will get I call it, as close as I am to the ocean, you will get a beach slime, where when there's big waves and it's blowing off the ocean, it actually coats my car with it, because I don't park inside. It coats my car with like a beach slime. It gets your brakes all kind of rusty too if you don't have the good brakes, which I do now. So you get this beach slime all over your car, and you would just wash your car the day before. But the good thing is, my condo and most of the condos here have a wash station, so your car, you can rinse it off right away, and that fixes that problem. Right now we're going to head over to Blue Heron Bridge and Phil Foster Park. If you're into snorkeling or diving, people come here from all over the world. If you want to go fishing, get on the Sailfish, and there's a bunch of fishing guides all over the place. Get you on a boat and get you out there catching fish right away. So let's go take a look. So this is Phil Foster Park, right underneath the Blue Heron Bridge. I'm actually going to go up there in a minute. I'm going to take you for a tour first to Phil Foster so you can see what that's like. Let's take a little ride. So right now, this is not super busy at all, but on a weekend, or even on some nice days, it'll be absolutely packed. They'll actually close this off, and you can't even get in the parking lot. Another time that gets super busy is around high tide, the hour before and after. That's when people go snorkeling and diving. And I don't know what high tide is today. I'm guessing it's coming up because I see some people getting into the parking lot. But that's when the brackish water mixes with the salt water, and it makes it really clear, and you have good visibility. You have no idea what you can see under there. I've seen everything from seahorses to manatees to manta rays, all sorts of tropical fish and barracudas and sharks, everything you can see in there. It's really amazing. There's a lifeguard center. They have the yellow flag out. This is cool. There's Peanut Island over there. That's a famous island. Actually, it's a man-made island, and they've actually been doing some renovations out there. They had it closed during the COVID era there, but it's just really a cool place. You can paddle out there. You can take a little ferry out there, whatever, and people actually camp on there and everything else. So this is the other part here of Blue Heron, or I'm sorry, it's the other part of Phil Foster Park. You see boats going out. That looks more like a dive boat there. It is. I can see the tanks, and there's fishing boats, catamaran, but all sorts of yachts come through here. I mean, just incredible super yachts even will come through here at times. So this is quite a place. So right now I'm up here on top of Blue Heron Bridge, and this is the south entrance to Singer Island. I rode my bike up here, and I do that every day. It's part of my exercise that I do. I go up and over and then back up and over again. As you can see, boats going in and out. Now this can get really busy during the weekends, but there's the residential area of single-family homes. That's Phil Foster Park right down there. And then look at our skyline. It's just an absolutely beautiful skyline. And this is Riviera Beach over here, North Palm, North Lake, and up over there you're going to be towards Juno, and then Jupiter's farther off in the distance, and then Palm Beach Gardens is out this way. So down at the south end, there's West Palm, and then there's the inlet over there. That's Palm Beach, the island of Palm Beach. So even if that's all right. Even if the people that live in Palm Beach, they all come through this inlet right here. So it's really the in and out to go for out to the Atlantic Ocean. So what a cool place, huh? So really my typical day on the island, I'll wake up, have some coffee, I'll go out, ride my bike, usually go up and down the bridge, come back, maybe go out to the beach, maybe go fishing, and then I'll start my work by 8:30. This is the other side of Piltfoster Park. This is where people go to go diving and swimming and fishing. Look at that guy, he's got a fish in his bucket. We're out here fishing. And now I'll take you down by the Sailfish Marina. So I hope you're enjoying your little tour here, but this is life on the island. If it was big waves today, there'd be people out surfing. You know, it just goes. Sometimes there's kite surfing. It just depends on what the weather's like. The weekends, you'll see people on jet skis. And if you're just coming down here, you can rent all that stuff. You can rent boats, jet skis, anything you want. You can rent down here. So this is actually, I'm heading into Palm Beach Shores. It is on the island, but it's considered Palm Beach Shores and not Riviera Beach. But this is an older section, but you have some old and new. Now they're tearing things down and putting up new. As you can see, town of Palm Beach Shores. Here's one of the few empty lots remaining. So this is what Palm Beach Shores is like. Very similar to what I showed you earlier. Single family homes, usually single story, but they are building some bigger two-story homes as the land becomes more and more valuable here on the island. This here is a redevelopment that's going on. I'm not sure what they're putting in there, but I believe it's some sort of condos. But I'm excited to see what's going in when it's done. Actually, they have fire and sheriffs right here and a little town hall right down the street from here. So they have little fire departments here everywhere, so you don't have to worry about your house burning down. So here's the Sailfish Marina. If you've ever been here, you've probably eaten there. And I'm just going to show you what that's like. Most of the fishing boats have probably went off. You would come up here, you get your valet parking, or you can just park in the lot. They're still getting ready to go out. There's your resident pelicans looking for handouts. They'll have to wait till they come back and clean some of the fish. There's a little tiki bar, and right there's Peanut Island. And there's a little water taxi right there that they take you out on to go to Peanut Island. I'll show you that. So now I'm going to take you down towards the inlet. But first I'm going to go on a little quick run through the neighborhood. And I'm going to take in a quick run through the neighborhood. Then I'm going to take you over towards the inlet. And you can see that you know, these houses, these homes are absolutely beautiful. And just what a laid back way of life. Now, some of these people have newly moved in, other people have been here for, 20, 30 years. So it's pretty much well maintained and just very quiet. Look at these beautiful trees right here. And this is a little walkway right here. We're going to go down this and get us to the inlet. More people are just walking and exercising, just enjoying the day. Morning. So now we're going to go down all the way to the inlet, and then we'll come back to where all the restaurants and little shops are too. So there you go. Now we've made it to the inlet. And this is where all the boats go in and out from the intercoastal. And that's Palm Beach right there. And this is Palm Beach Shores right here in Singer Island. There's something there, you see a new renovation. These are already sold out. 15 properties already sold out. On your left here.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you.
So everyone down here is just, this is just really a cool way of life. We'll go down here on the inlet, see if people are, it looks like they're catching some fish maybe. See what happens. These are actually a couple of the coolest looking, deco looking buildings on the island. I actually love them. If you can imagine yourself living down here in something like this, you want to give me a call, a text, email, heck, even send me a message in a bottle. I got your back covered if you're moving to the Palm Beaches, especially here on Singer Island. On your left. Now this is out here, I had to put my sunglasses on, it's getting kind of bright. This is out here at the inlet, and this actually is the further south part of the beach. And you see they already got all their lawn chairs and umbrellas all set up, a little cabana thing set up for the day. But you can see how beautiful it is here. And this will actually get kind of rough right here. When we get some rough water, it'll come in here crashing up over this. I'm going to take you, we're still in Palm Beach Shores, but we're going to go past some of the resorts here and then head out to where, or I'll show you where all the little shops and restaurants are here on the island. We've even got a post office there. There's a couple fire departments on the island. It's a very safe place to live, work, and play. But you can see there's still some smaller little rentals. A lot of times these are short-term rentals. And then you have your bigger resorts, like Marriott owns a couple properties here on the island. It just depends on what you want to pay. To me, it doesn't even matter. Give me a room on the island and I'm good to go. There's some tennis courts. There's always people out there playing tennis. There's tennis courts all over the island. Here's the community center. Never really been down there. We're going to take a ride back there and see what it's like. Heck, I've been here for almost 2 years and I've never even been down here. No bikes on here, but let me go see if I can just take a real quick walk. Here's all the different flags and symbols. So when you're out there on the beach, they usually have these posted at the guard shack. We're going to go right up the boardwalk here and let's see what it looks like out there. Looks like we got a yellow flag up there today. As you see, we drove by a bunch of Marriott properties. There's the Palm Beach Shores Resort and vacation property. Here's, we're coming up into the little city area. Now on this side there's a park, and that's entrance to the beach. There's showers, restrooms, all that. Here's Johnny Longboats. They're not open right now, but they're probably just opening. People come down here, have, you know, on the weekends they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. There's some shops, t-shirts, and things like that. Get your wakeboards. Bagel shop, ice cream, everything you want. Some of these, there's a couple pizza places down here. There's another Mulligan's. They're always pretty busy. So there's all kinds of restaurants and things right here on the island. Actually, my gym is right up above there in this blue building that says Wings on it. My gym, it's the Rock Gym. I'll drive right through here. I'm up there probably 3 times a week working out. Then back here there's some pizza places. Another pizza place with a scuba shop. Pura Vida, very well-known dive shop. And then there's also a Mexican restaurant back here and a couple bars. But everything's just really, you know, you gotta have your CBD shop and then a coffee shop. But everything's really, really close by.
728320, blue ticket, 728320. Where? Oh, your wife put you to work, didn't she? She said, I'm going home. Your ass stays here.
Now let's head back to my place and check out the beach. Windy, but that's the building I live in behind me there. That's called the Côte d'Azur, and there's a number of buildings. I'm about halfway down where all the buildings are. You can see this goes down to the north. It'll go down to MacArthur Park. Down here's Ocean Reef Park, and then you'll get down, there's the Marriott over there, that beige building. So this is a mixture of condos and then even resorts. So as you can see, it's a beautiful beach, but it's about 8:30 in the morning and it's really, really not that busy. And it'll start to get busy, you know, later on, like at 10 or 11, when people start waking up and getting out there. There's a lot of vacationers and that. This is spring break, but you know, early in the morning on the beach, there you can see some boats going out. They're going out fishing. You know, I like to come out here. Usually I get out here around sunrise, and it's absolutely amazing to watch the sun come up on the Atlantic. You know, people say we don't get sunsets, but we do. Actually, just on the other side of the street from me, where I live, is Intercoastal, and you see some amazing sunsets. Then also, you'll get these incredible colors come in on the sunsets that'll come in into the Atlantic side. It just makes, it's almost like it's some sort of reverse light thing going on. But it's just some really cool stuff. But as you can see, later on here today, they'll be setting up all of the chairs and umbrellas, and you'll see a bunch of different colors up and down the beach. But early in the morning, people are out shelling, walking their dogs, just taking a walk or a jog for exercise. But that's what you typically see here in the morning, fishing, what's going on, that's what they're doing. If there's some good waves, they'll be out surfing and doing things like that. It's all just really active. If you're not in shape and you come down here, you probably will be after a while, because you'll see everyone else doing it, and that's what you're going to want to do. Well, that's it for walking the beach. I got some work to do today, so and I got to edit this video.